Camp Cretaceous Season 4 is just around the corner, and with it brings all brand new characters and animals. But what if I told you one of them characters is Brandon Bowman, Darius's brother? Well, believe it or not, that could happen, and we're going to be talking about that today with evidence, so I hope you're ready. And as always, if you enjoy the video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with all things Camp Cretaceous. Right, let's get straight into the video. So hello everybody and welcome to today's video with me, Shadows, where we're going to be talking about Brandon Bowman, which is Darius's brother, which we see in Season 1. And could he show up in Season 4 and 5? And what evidence we have got to support the fact that he could show up, and quite likely that we will see him in some capacity. Now, if you cast your minds back to Season 1, you actually see Darius's brother. We're going to call him Brand from here out. You actually see Brand with Darius, and he's actually making fun of Darius because of his love for dinosaurs. Now, that's the last you really see of him until Season 3, where Darius mentions the fact that he used to prank him quite a lot, just like Kenji does. So how could we indeed see Brand in Season 4 or Season 5? Well, if you actually think, if you put yourself in Brandon's shoes, he knows his brother is now missing. He's lost his father because obviously Brandon and Darius's father sadly passed away due to some type of illness or cancer, is what we're led to believe. So do you think he's going to take the news that his brother is missing on a dinosaur infested island lying down? Highly unlikely. He would no doubt go looking for answers to find out if his brother is still alive. And my guess is the fact that he could run into Dave and Roxy for these answers. Now, Dave and Roxy obviously know the campers are still alive and they're on Isla Nublar at this point. So Darius's brother could see Dave and Roxy, they talk about it, and amongst themselves realise they haven't come back on some type of boat because they've left them there, and they're going to launch their own rescue mission. Now, this ties in with another theory I have about a rescue mission, because there's actually a book coming out for Season 4 which is titled Rescue Mission, which is supposedly an episode in one of the future seasons, which you can see here on Amazon. Obviously they haven't released it yet or any screenshots, etc., but one of the episodes or one of the book titles is called Rescue Mission. Now, could that be Darius's brother launching a rescue mission himself to Isla Nublar because he thinks that's where the last known location is? Or is he launching a joint rescue mission with the councillors Dave and Roxy? Maybe even Owen. Owen himself could be in there, although that is a bit far-fetched. So there is definitely substance there to see Darius's brother return in a rescue capacity. He could have also picked up the distress beacon himself, which the campers launched themselves in Season 2. Darius's brother Brandon could quite easily be working behind the scenes to find any type of communication going from and into that island, and could have picked that up himself and launches his own mission. Now, obviously, he would still assume they're on Isla Nublar and would launch a rescue mission there. Now, when they get there, or when Brandon gets there himself, he'll realise that obviously it is deserted, or there must be some type of clue to suggest that the campers have left the island, because that's how he would have to chase them down. Either that, or when the campers land on a new island themselves, whether it's Isla Sorna, whether it's Site C, whether it is somewhere else, whether they launch their own type of signal again, or some type of indication that they need to be rescued, he could pick that up himself back on the mainland and launch a rescue mission then to their location. Now, there is a but to this, because there is a big but. That is the nice theory. That is the good side of it. But what happens if Brandon, Darius's brother, actually is a baddie, believe it or not, and is working for Manticorp? Now, that would be a huge plot twist, that somehow Darius is on Isla Sorna, or he is somehow researching Manticorp, and he finds out that his older brother is somehow involved in Manticorp. Now, that would be a huge plot twist, and a big one for Darius to swallow, because obviously they lost their father to that illness. We know nothing of his mother, only the fact that she is no longer around and has passed away, which just leaves Darius and Brandon. Now, you imagine he finds out his only surviving relative is currently working for Manticorp in some capacity. Maybe he was working for Manticorp, or is working for Manticorp, is currently a baddie, but could turn good later on in the series and save the campers somehow. Now, obviously, there's not a lot of evidence to this theory that he is actually working for Manticorp. You know, this purely me theorising this, but wouldn't it be a great plot twist? I personally like the first theory the best, where we somehow see Darius' brother launch a rescue operation to where the campers currently are and how he actually found them, and we could have a little episode, like a backstory episode of how he actually collaborates with Dave and Roxy, realises they're still alive and launches a rescue operation to where they are, which could be Nublar, could be Sona, could be anywhere. He has all the evidence available to him to suggest they still would be alive on Isla Nublar, and if he gets there could be clear evidence to show that they could have left as well. Maybe he would have arrived at the dock, and maybe he's just arriving as they are just leaving and sees Wake in the water and trails them. Who really knows? But that's a theory I have got up my sleeve, and I would personally love to see Darius' brother in future seasons. But what about you? Do you want to see Darius' brother in future seasons? Let me know. Do you want to see Dave and Roxy? If you do, I've done a great theory on that, first on the scene as well. So make sure you check that out. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to give it a like if you did. And if you want to see more from me or hear from me again, hit that subscribe button. It does really help me out, and I will keep you up to date with everything Camp Cretaceous. I'd like to thank my Patreons, my YouTube members, and my research executive, Alira Plays. Your support does really help me out, and it helps me make these videos, so thank you very much, guys. Anyway, that's all I've got time for today. If you want to see more from me, there is plenty of content on the channel. Go check it out. I'm Shadows, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, bye-bye. What are you waiting for? Check out these videos on screen now for more content. You will absolutely love it. Trust me.